Welcome back. I'm going to be doing Hard VII Magician. The Hard VII Magician is going to focus probably on our counter cards as well as mana manipulation, but let's find out by checking our blessings.
Hello, adventurer. What is your wish?
Okay, this can be very, very dangerous but have an incredibly high payoff if we get the right kind of cards. This will ensure that our attacks don't or transfer into counters. It's very useful.
Have you seen
Magical floating blade, I believe it's called, along with some powerful attack cards. We'll see what we get. No thank you. And amnesia will still get them, and you can see our deck is full of this. The reason why it's very dangerous is there is more than one deck or more than one enemy that focuses on ways to kill us other than... Oh, that's nice.
I only
Yeah,
carry
let's
the
grab that.
highest quality
There we go.
goods.
Focuses on ways to kill us other than
I don't understand why anyone would go out
damage
during
cards.
a full
Now this
moon.
says when the enemy uses a card that deals damage, deal 4 damage, or depending on the version, between 2 and 6 damage.
My
So
ears
you saw
grew
there
longer.
that because the trap card he was putting down
I heard some...
dealt damage,
My little one.
we triggered our
Don't
ability.
go any further. The depths of the forest are a dangerous place.
If he, oh, that was risky, because if he poisoned us,
If you must insist
we would
on
have
going,
taken the poison,
at
not
least
the
take
damage.
this piece of bread with you.
You know what, let's go ahead and enhance. Mostly because we want to enhance that, but also because we want to start enhancing our cylinders to deal up to 6 damage.
Where is my cat?
Alright, this is actually incredibly useful. I'll go ahead and grab that. In fact, it's so useful and we have so many counters. We're gonna do this. This causes bleeding every time. You know
I
what?
only
Before we
carry
just...
the
Well,
highest
16, we'll want that. Anything we'll want from
Where
here?
is my cat?
Bind wounds would be great. So, for now, we're gonna hope for a crossroads. Until your next turn. No, I'm gonna pass on that.
Who am I?
Alright,
Don't
fugitive.
wanna fight.
We may go really counter heavy on this, depending on what we get. Okay, if he plays a damaging card, we win.
Don't send me back.
We still take the damage, and if we start using cards that completely counter the damage, or counter the card, they won't go off.
Use the
That's
best material
quite all
at the
right.
key point.
Alright, here we go. If we can get a silver shroud, that would be excellent. Come on. Alright, now this combination we're building up for the magical blades. Let's open that up. Yes. Absolutely.
I only carry that.
Not
Watch out
yet.
for the monsters. It's late. Where are you going?
Okay. And we'll save those two. Those will go great with our poker dart. Speaking of,
Don't be fooled by a seemingly
There we go.
peaceful night. There's a full moon.
oh yes please. And that is, oh, we can actually get rid of that. There's nothing there that I want.
Don't miss it. Check these.
Alright, wolf puppy. Let's see what you do. We need some more synergy with our blessings and our counters. That's what we really need. Okay.
Hush! Stay still. People sent me to guard this field.
Let's go and do this. cost is reduced. There we go.
The wind blew away my hat again.
Okay. So there you saw some of our manipulation,
Whoa,
though. I
no
think this
lock.
build, we're probably not going to go
Don't miss
very
it.
deep into this.
You get out.
Whoops. Let's go ahead and
Check
grab
these
that
out.
so we can reset the cost, as
Well,
well as possibly draw some additional cards.
How about I make you my dinner?
Okay. I'm not sure.
My knife is fast.
I mean, he still does the damage to us, but we level up, we heal, and there's our magical flying blade. Now, depending on what we get,
Where
gonna
is my
grab that,
cat?
grab that. Okay. This is what we wanted. That's actually exactly the example I wanted, in fact. You'll note that this exiles itself. And this is important because we only get one use of it, then we play 3 cards. However, our magical flying blade indicates that it triggers the effects of 2 random attack cards that we own. And so when we own it, that's determined at the beginning of the match, or the beginning of the battle. So because we own it at the beginning of the battle, Magical Flying Blade will activate over and over and over again. Very useful.
I am you. Your shadow will betray you.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. That. We need ways to make poker dirt cheaper. Like that. That's no good. Actually, start there. Okay. And you can see now that we have some real synergy. We are effectively doing very well for ourselves with that. Go ahead and do that. Oh, I should have probably done that first. And then I'll do a poker dart to finish it.
Never beat your shadow.
Okay, with our current build, I wouldn't mind enhancing again. We'll of course want to enhance this for a total of 9 mana. And then I'm going to get that up to a 6. Alright, did we want to stop here for anything? Enchant is a useful speed. And yeah, we'll take it. Cost 0, it exiles itself, but 2 free cards.
Don't miss it.
No Silver Shroud, but concentration is great for ensuring we cancel the effects.
Oh,
Do we want to face the Toad Prophet right now? Not really. Toad Prophet is one where our offensive counter cards are meaningless. Let's go ahead and do that. I want to get more defensive cards as well before we face the Toad Prophet. Okay. And you know, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, that was nice. Sure, let's grab something. We'll grab that just because we can use it. And you can see we have a deck full of counters all laying down there.
I didn't get any presents from you.
Okay,
I wish I
oh, what do we
this is
get?
what you wanted.
Now that is probably what we're gonna go for. Weapon Master. Okay, that would be good if we had our Silver Shroud, but this is what we wanted, so we can make...
I used
Oh.
to give Pinocchio life And send glass slippers
That's
to
also what we want. So we
Cinderella.
wanted synergy. We have synergy. We want to make our magic cards cheaper every time we play a counter card, which is often.
There is no other way.
Let's go ahead and just end the turn here. We have to survive 3 turns, and I think we will, since we came in at this with full health. Use that. Use that. There we go. And next turn, when he triggers all of our counters, we'll just put them back with our trick. Let's go ahead and do that, just for funsies. Here we go. And so, our deck right now is fairly efficient. I would like some more flat counters that just counter the whole card, which would have really helped with the Toad Prophet. As it is, brought us down to 2/3 our life. Okay, here we go. Increase current upgradable card level tier, or... Interesting. Neither is really coming out at me as what we want.
I only carry the hot.
Let's go ahead and see
can
if there's
drink
what we
what you
what we
can
want to get rid of
imagine.
here. And I'm gonna get rid of that. All right. We don't really want to give away
the situation.
either of attack cards. We'll give away a mana actually. Oh, very nice.
We also
And there we go.
refurbished the church. I knew you wouldn't refuse my invitation.
I'll put that down just to get more attacks. We can only do 1 point of damage at a time against them. So even though we're going to increase our damage that way, we'll not get anything from it. But we just played our wand. We're going to have lots of sources of damage
We want
from really
another guest who
everything.
like to listen just
Bleed
like
from...
you.
Yeah, we really have the near perfect deck. We want to get some silver shrouds with some equipment bonuses. I'll pick that up just because it may come in handy. Here's a second bleed hat. Yeah, you don't want too much,
Food, sweetheart.
but if I can get a second hat on, that would be
On
great.
full moon nights. Didn't you know that?
End our turn. Oh, this is gonna hurt unless we can get going. This is one of the enemies that I was really warning about. Let's go ahead and... You know, we have the mana. Do that. Do that. Do I still want to... Yeah, I'm going to. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. Oh, darn.
Why?
There we go.
Did my mermaid fall in love with a human prince?
Okay, and the magic pocket watch. Sorry about the jingles. My dog is being a little whiny at this point. He wants to go play with people.
A good weapon may be helpful.
Okay, we'll upgrade that. Yeah, I think we're doing good. Ooh, Swift Strike. Question is, and this is going to start making our magical blade a little bit random. I'll go ahead and grab that. Oh, it's not that great. We're going to say no. problem is that we've basically upgraded what we
burning my
can.
spirit.
And over here, we're already so low on health, but our extra hand size might help us out. Yeah, you know, we're gonna go risky on this.
You stepped on my head.
Bit scary.
Human beings again. What great fun.
Okay. We have the mana. Let's try to get some additional cards. Okay, let's draw. And as you can see, when your deck really works well
They
together,
always take away my companion.
it just
Don't
works.
waste my time.
These potions will change
Let's
your
go ahead and pick up not only the health we lost, but some additional health.
Where is my
Frailty would be good. There's our Silver Shroud. Of course, I spend
Don't
all our
waste
money
my
when we finally get our Silver
There's
Shroud.
no choice.
Silver
for
Shroud-
either of us.
I would like a Silver Shroud and a hat over 2 Silver Shrouds, but out of the 2, I would put the Silver Shroud on first. It plays a random attack card or a random counter card from our deck, and it does say deck, so once that card's exiled, it's gone, but from our deck every single turn. And that actually helps out quite a bit. Let's go and draw using that. And at least use this up until we can no longer afford it. Okay, there we go. We get our extra turn.
People will sleep for long after
And win.
Resent.
What we really want is a second equipment slot to go with our Silver Shroud when we get it.
Stop you!
Ooh. Play that, then I'll play that. Okay. And that's all. We're gonna go ahead and not use our poker dart just yet, actually. Doing lots of damage there. Apparently we have a second hat now. Very nice.
The North
Yeah,
Wind is
against
roaring.
there are enemies that the magician just isn't very good against. That is an enemy that we are good against.
I only carry
Do I
the
pick up the
highest
frailty
quality
action or not?
goods.
Considering we don't have any actions
Seriously.
at this point, it's gonna be a no.
Another treasure.
Let's go ahead and start with that. We have 8 bleeding on him so far. Okay. Start with that. Now, due to this equipment, Weapon Thief can be hard for the...
Only weak people can feel the horror of weapons.
or for the Magician. But I think we're okay. Oh, okay, that's not the Church Doctor. Do we have 2 hats? I don't remember getting 2 hats. But that works. Yes, I think... Now I remember. I was so focused on something else. Let's get our Silver Shroud. And I'm going to equip that. Let's get rid of that, and we are going to get the concentration spell. Maybe the steel counter Oh, thank goodness. Let's start the witch's doubt.
Those without faith. The post
And yes, we'll
words,
fight
so
the
you
missionary
refuse
here.
to listen. I see.
Okay. I'll put that there. Every time we play a counter, we'll make them bleed. Again, we are going to want to get another equipment slot if we can. Okay. As it starts to cost, let's just simply reduce it down to 0 and start again. And because our counter reduction has gone through the roof, will we be able to finish it just using this? Had I used my copy, I would be certain of it. No, we won't, but that's okay. Let's go ahead and end it there. And let our counter cards do the rest. Oh. We just need to do 2 more damage.
You will rue the day you insulted the church.
Alright, let's get our action back just in case we end up with an action card.
Check these out.
Oh, I don't really want any of those. Let's get another delicious apple. And there's the boss. What do we want from this? Chain gain would be useful, but not necessary.
Not bad.
Delete
You
2
found
cards
all
from
the
our
apples.
deck. Oh, I hate to do it. We could get rid of Storm Strike, and that way we always ensure we play 3 counters and then draw a card. No, I'm not going to do that. These are all fully upgraded. I don't really want to get rid of any cards, so I won't. That was a waste.
I only can.
My mouth is small. Come
Let's
on.
fight you.
Come closer. Closer.
Get those out. Oh, I should have done that first. And then we'll reset the cost after we play Lethal Stab by discarding it with Bind Wound. Only has 10 left.
I am hungry
And there we
again.
go. Yeah, let's get a prank card.
Don't miss it.
And then we'll grab that. And let's fight. I delete it so I'm not tempted later. Even if we were to get another equipment slot, that's already taken. Okay. If he plays an attack, that'll be kind of a waste from Hoodwinked. Oh well. Oh. He's gonna counter the card from Silver Shroud, which is fine. Let's... There we go. Oh. This is turning out nicely. You can see where the concise Magician's deck really plays well with itself.
They are all my beloved children.
Oh, Evil Crystal. A card to save up for... Oh, that's kind of expensive, but our counters will reduce it. but it is a sit in your hand. I'm gonna go for wisdom. It's deck neutral. It'll keep our flow the same.
Tell me, adventurer.
Alright,
what
magic
is your
fog.
wish?
You know what? Let's grab that just in case.
I only
What's
carry
here?
the highest quality goods.
I promise you look
Oh.
better after your fiery makeover.
And we'll end there. Oh wow, that went through a lot of our traps. Okay. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, this I'm not sure if we should add anything more to our deck.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Which means we may spend an awful lot of money on that witch's cauldron. Okay. Oh well, that's a lot of poison that we're gonna do. Okay. Counter that, draw a card. I have no idea why I just did that. I think I just was in another world entirely thinking about how I'm gonna beat the final boss. There was a reason why I got the max health, or the resurrection, and immunity for one turn. The magician doesn't have a lot of defenses, as you've probably noticed. When we take damage, we take a lot of damage. And we're not getting the counter cards we normally would to completely cancel things out.
Word of fungus, mushroom is the king.
Okay. Yeah, let's play that. Oh, cancel. Can we play more? No. So we'll end with that. I don't think it was worth it for the mushroom to have drawn that. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. Don't want to do too much because he'll end up immune once we kill him the first time. And there we go. Oh, it didn't restore the health anyways. I was hoping. That's okay. I'm going to keep a trick. Yeah, let's get rid of both of those. I would hate for us to be resurrected on this. Let's see what your first counter is. That's okay. Will you counter this? Nope, and we absorb. You're going to counter our mana, which is fine. Are you going to counter this mana? Oh, for some reason, it's sticking. I'm not sure why. Alright, but let's go ahead and go with our trick. Hoping for a level up.
Violence comes first.
Okay.
No cooperation.
Oh, that's just gonna stay there? Interesting. Looks like I need to do a quick save and exit, but let's heal up first. Alright, is there anything here that we really want? The Evil Crystal is a nice card to have, but it's not something that will necessarily help our flow. It'll just boost our damage considerably. Let me just try to get rid of this. Go back to the main screen and then continue. Alright, we've hit continue and it's kind of mixed up what we had available. Let me just make sure our deck is here. So our deck is the same for the most part. Is the shop the same? The shop is the same. The Witch's Apothecary was just over there. And it didn't count us using the bandages, so it must have saved as soon as the battle ended. Bandages were over here. Okay. My bearings are back. I don't know what that glitch was that was keeping that on the screen. But let's keep going. So use the bandages again. Okay, there's the same enemy. And let's go ahead and try to face off against him. Ooh. Definitely, thank you. Let's see what we grab. And we'll end getting our extra turn. Yay for extra turns. Grab that, draw 2 extra. We're gonna want to save that because I think we have our traps down. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna end there. Even if we counter when he plays that, we're still going to take the 1 damage. This'll be interesting. This'll be very interesting indeed. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, let's grab some more. This worked out well. We're up to place 2. Let's start using our poker dart. Okay, this is an experiment. The next spell we cost will cost 0. Nope, that doesn't reset it. I had not tried that before. Alright, we are out of cards to draw. Okay, good to know. So let's go ahead and do that. The price is still going up. I'll do 1 with it, and then that's where our concentration comes in. Resets it down to 0. Lethal stab for the win. And there's our level. Chain Gang is amazing, and probably the best one. Yeah, the best one we have for this. Maybe we should have gone with the armor. And I've made my decision thinking I am going to get it because it will be free and won't take away from our Witch's Cauldron. Okay. Even though Puppet Tricks will get us 2 temporaries, it costs an action. It doesn't really make our deck as fluid as we would like it to, so we're going to cancel that. Let's face off against the Gambler. Okay. Let's put that down. Oh. Okay. And you kept your vulnerable one, but lost your other vulnerable. That's fine. So now, I'm going to do that. Play all of those. Do that. Equip. Draw even more. Okay, we do have one action point. When an enemy draws a card on their next turn, they discard one card at random. Let's boost the burns up. Play that. And then we're going to use Poker Dart. Right now, because of the combination bleed, frailty, extra damage on our end, we're doing 15 damage per shot. Which means even if we didn't have concentration to reduce the cost, we would easily destroy him.
You need to create good luck.
Okay. The +3 damage per hit is great. The last thing we need is a second Poker Dart. Although Gaze is very nice. I'm gonna get Gaze. Pay for that.
Check these out.
Ooh, another Silver Shroud.
Find what you need.
We might be subject to a little bit of deck bloat, but with that Silver Shroud, once we get that equipped, it will actually help thin our deck because we're gonna be getting 2 passively. Yeah, let's keep battling it out. And we'll do that, and we'll see what happens. Okay, for his turn, he lost most of his health. And that's a good sign. Let's do that. That. One last round of trick. And 5 per hit. With a lethal stab finisher. Beautiful. We still haven't leveled up, and we're needing some healing. Let's go to the next intersection, see what we get. Ooh, copy the leftmost card in our hand. That, if we can manipulate it so that our Poker Dart is there, it'd be good to copy it, but I think that's a little too tricky. And
Drink some wine and
let's go ahead and cancel that out. What's here? Oh, recoil's one of the best counters in the game. Looks like I'm not spending it all on the Witch's count or Cauldron. What do we have? No, thank you. We'll take some Grandma's advice. Let's cancel that out. Oh, and there's our healing. Now I feel a little bit safer about what we're doing. Shapeshifter would be nice, but I don't need it. What do we get? Draw cards until we reach our maximum hand size. No, thank you. Let's fight the suspicious chest. This can be risky, and this can be very rewarding depending on what we draw. Okay. Oh, that's nice. So very first thing, I'm going to put down our temporary one. Let's get that going. Yeah, we're gonna do this again. Draw our balloons, take our mana, and then we will go ahead and end our turn. Oh yeah, that is painful, but very effective. Let's do that first. Do that again. Costs 0. Yeah. Very effective. Now let's go ahead, get our health. We have more health than we really should. And yet we're going to need every little bit. You know what, let's take Shapeshifter. And then when we get our Hoodwinked, we will copy it. Alright, and that's what we wanted. Equip that, equip that, equip that. Get that done. Get Hoodwinked down. Alright. Very nice. Okay. All right. And now we're doing 17 points of damage in combination with our bleeding. Yeah.
Fades like a leaf.
Very nice.
When a plague damages the world, ghosts are dancing.
We could go right into the fight with King or Kong.
Flying. My eye can make your wishes come true. The only condition is that you give me a kiss.
Okay. And then I will go for that, actually. Let's place that down so that we draw. And then I'm actually going to let this go. Ooh, what are you going to counter? I wonder. Alright, we're going to put that there. Gonna see if it will counter our trick. It did, but not in the way I was expecting. This is getting a little bit annoying, but we've got it easily. Add that, add that. And then how much will we be doing per hit? Oh, 31 damage. That's nice. And we utterly destroy him.
Are you talking about that toad?
Well, let's go ahead and upgrade our mana. As our deck's really where we want it to be. Yep.
As clear as crystal.
Now, we won't get another level up from fighting the water elemental either way. So let's face Kong.
I can help you.
What do you got for us? Yeah, we'll do that. Let's first draw with that. We'll do Hoodwinked, Trick. Okay. No. I'm just going to let that go. We have so many of our traps down, but with 2 tricks in our hand, we should be able to place most of them down again. Okay. Let's put that on first. And equip the Silver Shroud before we do anything so that we limit what we draw. We'll do that. And I would say we're still not ready. Okay. I think we'll probably be ready with this. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. Draw for that. Reduce. Alright, we have no more cards in our deck. If we do that, with concentration out, we'll reduce it to 0. We're doing 17 damage per hit. And quite a few hits still available. We never did copy Poker Dart, and that's okay. Alright, Kong is down. Very nice. Let's go and grab our +6 health.
As clear as crystal,
And then let's do the Cursed Werewolf. Okay, what blessings are you gonna put on you? Alright, add temporary spell card. Hold on. At the end of your turn, deal damage equal to the damage you have dealt this turn. Ouch! Absorb 7 maximum health. And gain 1 health for each 2 damage you deal. Well then. Very interesting. Not a lot to do this first. That was a terrible hand. Ouch. Okay, this is a little bit better. Let's do gaze. There's our shroud. Put that on. Copy that, very nice. Going to do that. That. Oh, you know what we should have done is we should have copied it. Oh well. Yeah, we definitely should have copied it. Concentration. We ran out of the bleeds, and that's okay. Do that.
If our child were allowed to grow up in peace, he would be the same age as you.
And our 2 silver shrouds are going to counter out or cancel out this counter. Ouch. So, I mean, it's unfortunate. Okay. Well, that's nice. That's what we needed. We're doing +6 damage. If I were to use concentrate now, the problem is is this bind wound is actually a bit more hindering than I expected it to be. But I think we have it. And we haven't used either of our abilities. Okay. Add our concentration. And there's no resurrection on this werewolf, which is nice. Okay. And there's our victory. Just to go over our dex and blessings. We never even needed Feather Phoenix. But I was prepared to accept a win with it. Yep. This is an example of when your deck is best to stay simple and small. I was a bit afraid that I would add bloat to it by adding some of the additional items at the end, but I knew that I needed additional damage. So like Evil Crystal, we didn't have enough damage with this deck to get through the werewolf without it. I honestly believe that. And so it is okay to increase your deck a little bit, but most everything was about us pulling from our deck to make our deck smaller, and that is what really works. So if this is what you enjoyed, then maybe consider subscribing, hitting the bell notification. We're going to do more of this, more of Monster Train, so stick around if you like deck building games. In the meantime, I am Nidanoski. As always, have fun.